In a bid to adapting to the new normal imposed by the COVID-19 pandemic, the Anglican International Academy Abuja organized training for the teachers in order to balance online learning with the physical learning. The training was held at the Church of Nigeria Secretariat, St. Matthias House, Kudu District, Abuja, where they invited an expert and consultant to help with capacity building of the teaching staff and upgrading to the ICT for learning purposes.
Well, the training is all about upgrading our teaching staff at Anglican International Academy. As you all know now, we are now in a blended learning situation, and there are so many of our teaching staff that are not too good with this ICT stuff. So the management thought that we should invite a resource person to help us and put us on the right track so that we can also blend instead of the face-to-face alone, but we are now in a world where we also use the virtual. Our staff can be up to date in making sure that we take both along as the world continues.
Every class that has to be taught has to be presented based on the lesson plan. But with the breakout of the COVID and the new style of teaching, there's a need to learn how to actually prepare lesson plans that will work not just for a classroom situation, but for online classes as well. So to equip our teachers, we had this training today to help us learn how to improve on our lesson plans so that it can actually serve both the physical classes as well as the online classes, and it was quite well delivered.
The educational consultant, Blessing O'Malley, after the training section, holds the position that situation of learning will never be the same again. As a result, learning institutions should embrace ICT for the purpose of a blended learning.
The virus has actually exposed us to this situation where I see that moving forward, it has to be a blended learning system. We'll have to, that's what I see, really going to be, situations aren't going to be the same as they are anymore. You get to see classes not just being in the face-to-face situation anymore. Systems will be blended, like I was telling them during the training. I said that you begin to inculcate Google Classroom into what you do physically in class. So it's not going to be the same. Definitely not going to be the same. I'm seeing teachers, I'm seeing educators, I'm seeing them beginning to learn new things, new methods, new strategies to keep children engaged. So things have changed, and if there's anything that is constant in life is change. Change is constant, so I expect it in staff to continue to explore more ways of keeping children engaged.